Look alive, ladies and gentlemen, sports fans around the world. After a 2-week hiatus due to traveling and vacation and us not notifying anyone that we were not going to be doing shows. We are back.
We tried. It just didn't seem to work out with internet connections. And yeah, we did try, though. We did try.
We are back. And look at that intro video right there. How about that?
Back with a
Shout
vengeance.
out.
Texas on time.
Fantastic. Okay, this is episode 33, May 28th, 2023. Let us be the first to wish you happy National Hamburger Day. How about that? I didn't even know it was Hamburger Month whenever I was looking this stuff up. So, also Memorial Day. You know how that goes, baby. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody. God bless the USA. No doubt about it.
Shout out Edge, Quags. Appreciate it.
Yep. All the men and women out there for sure. When we're out there with our families and friends and whoever else grilling out on the National Hamburger Day. That was today, but tomorrow, whatever.
I did have a hamburger for lunch.
There you go. Way to celebrate.
Yeah.
So, okay, folks. We are the Millie Goats. We are trying to win the $1 million prize on DraftKings. We make lineups. It's called DFS. You had to have seen, if you watch sports at all, you know what DraftKings is. Some of the Detroit Lions probably know what that is, too.
Ridley.
Really? But that's the whole goal of our show. So that's what we get to, the meat of our show. And so follow along with us as we get into it. Okay, on the show, Takeo Sundays, water cooler debate, DFS Seggy, how dare you use other relevant sports news, Intersquad Dad-Kings Jamboree. And we're still in the conference finals. Holy moly, 2 weeks has gone by. There's a lot that's been going. I don't think we're going to be able to cover everything, but we're going to hit as much as we can, and then talk about our lineups, obviously. So, but first, National Hamburger Day. This wraps up National Hamburger Month, and also ushers in the summer for grilling season, which we all, as you all know, we are big time grillers. Oh, that was another thing I meant to write down. It just hit me. I'll talk about that in a second. Largest hamburger was 2,566 pounds and 9 ounces. And this was done in Pilsting, Germany on July 9th, 2017. That's a lot of meat, boys. You think we could eat it? Think we could eat it?
Maybe 2/3. Maybe not the whole thing.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's a Arby's challenge.
You think Joey Chestnut could do it?
Paste meat.
I could tell you this: he would try. It'd be the grossest thing to watch, but he would try.
And then the hamburger, supposedly there's some controversy whenever it was invented, but it was most likely in the 19th or early 20th centuries. So it goes back quite a ways there, doesn't it?
It does.
So, all right.
I wonder how they did that. Like they had to mince it up.
I don't know.
Now we got these burger grinders.
That's what I'm saying.
They had to mince it up pretty good.
I don't know. I bet it was like hamburger steaks back then.
You think so?
Yeah.
How'd they get it stringy? You think they just chopped it up real fine?
But were they even doing it on a bun? Like we're just calling it a hamburger. It was just a slab meat.
Bet they used a cheese grater.
Do you guys eat turkey burgers?
No.
I don't eat turkey burgers, but I do use the turkey ground beef sometimes for tacos.
That's how I go. I go ground turkey for tacos for sure.
Yeah.
So
I tend to go venison for tacos.
Of course you do. So you probably bought it from somebody else.
Yeah.
National Hamburger Day. Happy National Hamburger Day to you and yours, especially on this weekend. The grill was fired up at our house. What I was going to say, because it's grilling season, Weber, somebody told me this. they have now an insert that you can put on your grill that turns it into like a flat top. Oh, so you can get your own Blackstone right there. You can have the combo.
Not the same. Might as well just do a griddle inside.
Yeah, I've got an inside griddle, an outside griddle, and an old grill.
Gets done every time. I'm gonna get an old grill for my downstairs porch. My upstairs porch is where the Blackstone is.
Double porch guy.
Big deck guy.
Big deck energy. No, I thought that was fantastic. I immediately thought of J-Bot. I was like, yes, now I can have a black. Would it be the same as a Blackstone? It has to be, right?
Not the same. Not even close to the same in size.
Probably not, but I still could now cook breakfast outside.
I could still cook a full meal on mine. You can't cook a full meal on yours.
Yeah, I could. If I put that little platform on there.
No.
I'm gonna get one just to show you.
Do it.
Hey, I can tell you this: next time I come to your house, I'm lighting it on fire.
Yeah, you almost blew your eyebrows off the last time you were here.
Hey, I'll tell you how to season it.
That thing was touching the trees almost.
Trying to get some light in here.
Salute your sports. This is our Takeos segment. This is where we jump into some of the stuff that's happened, I guess, the last 2 weeks. And we just want to give a special thank you. We sent a tweet out yesterday, I think, just thanking the Stars and the Celtics so much for not screwing up, because all of the conference finals in the NBA and the NHL were all 3-0. Like, there were 2 sweeps, and then Boston was down 3 games. The Stars were down 3 games, but they have both rallied since to get back into contention and to give us some sports to watch this Memorial Day weekend. So thank you to the Stars and your organization, and the Celtics and your organization. And sorry for the Heat, because that game was ridiculous last night. I don't know if you guys saw the ending.
I saw highlights. I didn't watch the game, but I saw highlights.
I got some more stories from some showdowns that I went and did. We'll get into that into our DFS. So, but anyways, Tex, salute your sports, my friend. Do it.
I mean, for me, this is the summer of Texas. All summer, we're going to be watching the Rangers leading the division in baseball. It's going to be beautiful. We got to start here for the next week. Like you just mentioned, the Stars are still alive, and they're going to win in 7 because the Hurricanes are out. And they're the only team I got left. I can't root for Vegas. Can't root for Vegas. So I got to root for Dallas. Got to root for Dallas to beat the Peas and win it in 7, and then go get the cup in 6.
Is this any different?
Put it on the board.
The spring or the winter of Texas?
No, the fall of Texas is coming. The autumn.
Texas is already fallen, though.
No, dude. It's the autumn of Texas is coming because we got Quinn Ewers going to win the Heisman, going to win the Natty, be the first-round draft pick. Put it on the board.
But not the first overall pick, just the first-round pick?
First-round pick.
I don't – yeah. Whatever, dude. Texas always, right? Are they any good at – but wait, they
got smoked in softball.
There you go. That's what it was. I was going to say they lost another orange. Yeah, they got bamboozled by Tennessee, I think. So they lost their orange.
Dude, Tennessee is taking everybody's orange.
Dude, Tennessee's some orange snatchers, man.
Yeah, softball.
they got who cares? They got Clemson's. They've got Texas's now. Who else was it?
No, softball.
So what? What are you saying? Go ahead, dude. What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying what happens on the softball field. Okay. They can have the orange of Texas's softball team, but the football team is totally different. Butch P has arrived.
Yes, Butch. We're talking about how Texas lost their orange to Tennessee.
Softball. Only
yes, softball. I saw that. Yeah, you're welcome. And Tennessee was wearing blue.
Ooh,
a double slap in the face, dude. They took your orange and they weren't even wearing orange.
So that's my salute, my sports. Summer of Texas, baby, coming right at you in your face. Here comes a star.
J-Vi.
All over your face.
Hey, well, so I got 2. as tradition, but mainly because we didn't have an episode last week. My one for last week is Bo Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that he was having surgery because he's had hiccups for like 4 years?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know how that's possible, but
he
he's
has
had
like
hiccups.
chronic hiccups. It probably has to do with something in his diaphragm, I would imagine. It's probably like a hernia in his diaphragm that is causing that.
So he's had hiccups for multiple years now. So he's trying to get that done. But my take-o for this week is I saw this on Friday before I went into my cabin with no service for a couple days.
Your retreat. Hey, you and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Darkness retreat.
Darkness retreat.
The Commanders, the Washington Commanders, their trademark for that name got denied. So they might have to rename their team again for the third time in 4 years.
Hey, wait a minute. What would you name it? What would you name
team.
it?
Exactly.
I like the football team. I like the football team. I thought that was a great name.
They should just take
team fan too.
You know what they should do is just take one M out. Or put another R in there. The Commanders.
Oh, double R.
Throw a couple of R's on the end of there.
Put one of those abbreviations over it to make it roll.
Chico up there.
Like it's Spanish. The Commanders.
I got a comment from Bethany. Is text single?
Taken.
Ooh. There it is on the board.
Okay, so that the Bo Jackson thing is great. That would be miserable. Like if you
could you imagine?
Dude, having the hiccups for
I actually
years?
just had hiccups like a couple hours ago, and I was like dying. I mean, I was like, how do I get rid of these? So for years,
you scare yourself. You got to scare yourself.
Or hire somebody to scare you.
Yes.
In an extensive plot, like have your wife plan it out to where you don't know what's going on.
Like Taken.
Just like Taken. Just scare you every day on the hour.
Like ticks.
Just absolutely.
Yeah. It's somebody
all the time.
Every time you turn the corner.
Somebody's jumping out.
Live on edge.
Yeah.
It'd be like that movie from M. Night Shyamalan.
Like, oh, Josh Allen has a girlfriend again.
And
you'd be like, oh no.
Yeah, right, dude. Single Josh is here to stay.
Single Josh. Hey, he's committed. How does he look good? Is he having a good camp?
I just want to know if he gets married or engaged, will you be worried?
Yes.
Because we all know.
I will take a year off probably. I don't know.
Okay.
Depends on who's our backup, I guess.
J-Vi was at the PGA Championship.
I was.
By the way, folks.
I saw Josh there. I talked to him.
Oh, yeah? What did he say?
But I will say this. I saw more T-Bass jerseys than I saw Josh Allen jerseys.
Really?
T-Bass has a following up there.
Wow.
Yeah, I was actually pretty shocked.
All about that bass, no trouble.
But happy for the specialist.
Bass to mouth.
Yeah. Okay. My salute your sports is Jimmy G's on thin ice. Guys, have y'all been following this?
I saw this today.
Yeah. How he
failed his physical.
Yeah, he failed his physical. So when they went to introduce him on his press conference initially, they were like, oh, there's nothing to worry. It was just some sort of clerical error. But he ended up he failed his physical. Then he had to have surgery on his foot. And so now they've reworked his contract where they can waive him if he fails his physical again and his foot doesn't heal. He may not even be there. And then you couple that with the Tom Brady buying. I mean, is Tom Brady about to be owner player?
Hey.
And then Will Ferrell's going to do a movie about John Madden.
Then
I think so. He's being cast as John Madden. I don't know how that's going to work, but
that's going to be great.
My other one was Pat Mahomes doesn't care about money, guys. It's not about money. I think I took a picture of the highest paid quarterbacks, and I was like, I don't know how many playoff wins these people have, but it was a list. I was like, holy smokes. Let me see if I can find it here. But anyways, that was my other one. Oh, there it is. Aaron Rodgers. This is the highest average annual value for quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers, 54 million, 54.4. Lamar Jackson, $52 million. Jalen Hurts, $51 million. Russ Wilson, $49 million. Kyler Murray, $46.1. Deshaun Watson, $46 million. Patrick Mahomes, $45 million. So that's the top 7. And I don't think outside of Jalen Hurts, the other 6 guys other than Mahomes have 0 playoff wins the last year.
It's easy for him to say he doesn't care about money. He doesn't have to work his contract for 10 years.
Dude. I'm like, everybody's like, wow, he really cares. I'm like, no, he still took 40-some million.
Yeah. He's still over the 13%.
Everybody's trying to make him like some hero. And I'm like, no, dude. Yes, he's saying all the right things, but he still cares about money. Don't let him fool you. Anyways, that's mine. Butch P, what's yours?
Hot take for, I don't know, Michael Block got sent back. I was rooting for him.
Dude, the country was.
But, we didn't have the show last week to celebrate with him. I'm still celebrating with him because that's incredible accomplishment.
Dude, that was awesome.
But for both parties, it was good for the PGA to invite him to the Charles Schwab. And I was rooting for him, and it just didn't go his way this week. So,
hey, golf's the most humble sport there is.
Yeah, that's what he kept saying too. And then he had a cool moment with he's with his fans and everything. He was a good story.
We were actually, because what we were doing was stuff for the PGA of Americas. We were actually with him all week, so it was an awesome ride to just follow his wave and be on that with him. So we were actually the ones that shot those videos that were seen. So that was cool just to see, your work and everything go along the ride with him. But he was so genuine. What you saw was real, and it was cool.
It seemed like it from a viewer perspective watching the end of that. I was like, man, when he aced 15, this is. But
he had no idea it went in. He really didn't.
Right.
Because where we were standing, we were up there on the tee box with him. Where we were standing, you couldn't see. You lost it in the sun. You literally couldn't see. But you knew that Rory went off the green. He went to the right off the green. So he's like, why in the world are people cheering for me? Because I landed on the green and Rory didn't. That was his thought process.
Dude, that was electric. I could watch those videos and listen to the crowd all day long. I could watch it a million times. Good for that guy.
Yeah.
They got to be careful, though. They keep getting him. They're giving him exemptions and things. It's okay, he had that awesome tournament, and then this tournament he came back to reality. If they give him another one and he blows up again.
He actually had pressure this tournament. He didn't have any pressure last tournament.
But they got to be careful because they don't want to ruin the guy.
He's
you know what I mean?
Well, and too, it just hit me I don't know if I was him that sure you need to accept the invitation, but at the same time you're like, man, I need a couple of days to suck all this in instead of turning it back around and playing another tournament.
Dude, you got to strike while the iron's hot, baby.
He's not on that stage.
Hot feet, head on a swivel.
On that
shout out Maru
stage weekend.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Anyway,
all right, here we go. Water cooler debate segment is next, and this is a good time here. We get some topics, basically stuff that we pick. We're going to keep it on theme with Hamburger Day, but J-Vi, hit it.
Are you serious?
Oh my God, you're an idiot. Are you kidding me?
Water cooler debate. Look at that. Look at that. We got little videos and stuff now. Okay, but first, a dad joke. Welcome to the water cooler debate segment. Why did the coffee file a police report? He got mugged. Woo! Come on now. All right, so just to recap, we didn't do a poll last week again because obvious reasons, everything we stated before. But just the GOAT summer fruit was J-Vi, which I think was fruit by the foot.
Oh, yeah.
And then Blake also had one, which is that salted watermelon. Mine was limes. Tex was tomatoes. All right, this week's water cooler debate segment. We're going to keep it up with Hamburger Day. What is the GOAT, the greatest of all time, the must put on your burger, the topping for your burger? So what's the GOAT burger topping? Tex.
The thing, and I know that because you're a total amateur when it comes to eating food, AK, the GOAT topping for burgers is bacon. Because bacon gives it that extra crunch, that flavor, that taste, that saltiness, that beautiful, beautiful nature's candy is what you need on your burger.
Get up out of my chair because of that. That's baloney. No.
Your answer is baloney? Oh, that's even worse.
No.
It's bacon.
No, it's not. No. I'm not. Everybody knows how I feel about bacon.
I was going back and forth between that and a nice over easy egg. But bacon. Bacon is where it's at. You can even cook the bacon first. Set it off to the side. Put your burgers on the griddle in the bacon grease and get it nice and crispy and crunchy on the edges. Infused with the grease. Put the bacon on top and whatever other toppings you want to do. I'm telling you.
Sounds like a heart attack.
Nah, dude. That's absolute beauty to your taste buds.
No.
Sounds like you missed the bed.
Sounds like, look, the burger is the star. You don't want the bacon to take away from what the burger is. Period. You need things that accent, not take over. Bacon's its own thing. Bacon is a standalone, doesn't need to be put on anything. Just eat the bacon by itself. So, all right.
No.
J-Vi, what's yours?
See, I'm debating between two here.
Pick one.
Already took the eggs.
You took bacon and eggs. So you just put breakfast on your burgers.
I was getting ready to say.
So I'm gonna go with the
you know what he does? He uses pancakes for the buns.
What I'm doing here is I'm going
a McGriddle
American
McBurger griddles.
the all-American
burgers.
Best GOAT topping cheese.
There you go.
God, son of a mother's lover.
Yeah, dude.
I can go with that. I can go with some cheese. What kind of cheese you going on though?
Yeah,
blue
American.
cheese, Gouda.
Individual.
It's Memorial Day, dude.
Cheddar. You going sharp cheddar, medium cheddar, mozzarella.
American cheese, individual wrap.
Jack, Monterey, pepper jack.
Dude, the Kraft.
Yeah, dude.
Is that still even cheese?
Oh my gosh, dude! Wow,
Hey,
not cheese. No,
cheese paste.
Might as well get some cheese whiz.
Right. It's the Leaning Tower.
All right, so we got bacon and cheese. Butch P, you're next.
Well, I was going with bacon first, and then I was like, I'm on a quick pivot to cheese. So now I'm on to
Ooh, we had some Cole says pepper jack cheese. Bethany says pimento cheese. A lot of cheeses out there.
Spicy pimento cheese with bacon.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Butch, what you got?
You caught me in a pickle.
Damn. Dang it. You going pickles? Pickles are yes.
So what's your deal now, AK?
I know that you took my bread and butter there. I was going to go with pickles. Nice try. Yeah, okay. So Butch P goes pickles. Yes, class. J-Vi, do you eat pickles on your burger?
No, I can't stand pickles. Pickles are my number one most disgusted thing. Mustard is number two.
I was about to say mustard's got to be up there.
Mustard's number two.
I have a video that's been lost to time of J-Vi spraying mustard all over his house.
Hey, I was trying to be like Pinto Ron before the Bills game.
I was getting ready to say true Bills fan. Dude, I know what you do like. That's ketchup.
On his.
Yeah.
I do like ketchup. But that wasn't a burger.
It was a sandwich.
Hey, wait a minute.
That was a sandwich.
Do you say ketchup with a P or a T, Var? J-Vi?
Ketchup.
Ketchup only.
Ketchup or ketchup?
Ketchup.
Catch up
Making sure.
with an A.
Ketchup.
The story was J-Vi sent Butch and I. We went to get food one time, and he said, "Just give me anything with ketchup." And Butch and I, of course, went okay. So we showed back up. We went to get the food and showed back up, and we had gotten him two sandwiches from McDonald's that had ketchup on them and nothing else. There was no meat, no nothing, no cheese.
It was bread, ketchup, bread. But guess what?
And
I still ate it.
They also
your
walked.
face.
He ate them both.
In your face.
They walked through the drive-through.
Yeah, they did walk through the drive-through.
You're not supposed to.
So, J-Vi, documented ketchup fan. Okay. Mine is, I like onions on my burger.
Bad breath, dude.
I don't. So what, dude? Onions and garlic, that's the best.
You going red onions or white onions or yellow?
I like red onions. Red onions got a little more bite to them.
On a burger.
Yeah. Got to go red onion on
my
the burger.
second option was buns, but I thought cheese would be better.
That's not a topping, though, because it could also be a bottom. It could be the base.
Yeah, but at this point, buns are included in the
Is it
burger. Yeah, it is. Unless you say, I want a lettuce burger. Burger wrap with lettuce. What else would you call it?
Don't tell us to do it.
Right. Moving on.
Here it comes.
Okay. There you go. Okay, so we had Tex was bacon. J-Vi was cheese. Butch P was pickles, and I was onions for your goat burger. We'll get the poll out there, and we'll see what the people say. Okay.
We're gonna get J-Vi a lettuce and ketchup only burger.
Hey, bet you I'll eat it.
Hey, that's keto friendly.
Is it though?
Tomatoes, fruit of the summer.
No, I don't like tomatoes.
But you like ketchup.
Actually, for lunch
explain
today,
yourself.
I had boiled eggs and tomato with salt and pepper and garlic
You
powder.
put boiled eggs on your burger?
No, just straight up boiled eggs with hot sauce.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I don't know if you use boiled eggs as your bun because you apparently.
You probably could.
Next thing you're going to say is you put oatmeal on your burgers because you make breakfast burgers.
Sliders.
All
Use the
right.
egg as a bun.
Let's get into some fantasy stuff. What do you say?
Let's do it.
All right. Nobody say anything. Does the music work? We don't know, but everybody shh. Worked in our ears. Fantasy DFS segment. Here we go. This is where we take a headline, or 5 words or less, or if I would have just done this or that, whatever. So we had golf. The Charles Schwab just ended. Goodness gracious. And we had NBA and NHL. If we did any of those, we'll get into those a little later. But I'm going to go first here. Cam Davis is part vacuum because he sucks so bad. He make the cut. That's all you got to do, dude. What do you do, Butch? 17, he gets to even par, right? Make the damn cut.
Birdie
17
comes up on to 18
Friday. Go ahead.
And what was the it was number 9, I believe, but 18 for him. Freaking puts it in the woods from the Gamecast. I don't really know. I didn't see it live. So going on the Gamecast, he hits a slice into the woods, Caddyshack style. Carries over the water, I think, on 9 and hits the grandstand from Gamecast. Then chips it back over the green and almost hits it into the water. So he's laying 3 right there. Well, he 3 putts from there to double bogey. And I was like, you got to be kidding me, man. Then we see in the afternoon, the cut line pushes from even to +1. So if he just came out of there with a bogey, we'd have been great. So a double bogey on 18 to just totally wipe him out. Ridiculous.
He's a big.
He now did it on. No.
It ruined. Like, I was up on Friday. I was up in the top 3 of the contest I was in. Like, I was jockeying back and forth, despite his shenanigans with only 5 golfers. Even on the weekend, I was up there winning $800, $900, even $1,000 without him in the lineup. So if he just made the cut, I probably could have won about $5,000. And that's why I'm so mad at him. I still won a pretty good chunk of change, but it's just like, and then I'm going to get into this later too. The other guys I had in the lineup completely pooped the bed today.
Today was bad.
Like, it was like I'm on the cusp of greatness, and yet we get, and I even in the NBA and NHL ones I'll get into later, it was like, why can't we just win one without somebody completely wrecking everything? Like, it was just a calamity of errors, and I'm just sitting there like, you got to be kidding me. So, anyways, that's mine. Somebody else go.
Hey, I can go next because what I'm about to tell you is I am a Game 7 player. My back was against the wall. I had $15 left in the account. I played all $15 all in. I came out swinging. I got money back in the account now. Came in second. I blew a lead today. I did blow a lead today. I came in second in my one event, but that was a big hit for me.
Brooks.
That was a big hit for me. I was a Game 7 player. I was really proud of myself.
Was that live or was that PGA?
No, that was PGA.
Wow.
I won another 20 in my live tournament though.
Did you see Brooks Koepka shot his worst opening round ever? On
He still
Friday.
Battled back though, shoot -5 for the tournament.
But it was just funny. Like, he's all over the conference finals everywhere, all over TV, and then he shows up to the live tournament, like, plays terrible.
Oh yeah, he was
on one, dude.
I mean,
Brooks Koepka.
Wouldn't you? But that's the difference of that echelon of golfer. You know, after he won the PGA Championship, I told someone, I said, that is the best golfer when he's healthy in the world. Is Brooks Koepka.
Oh,
when
you
he's
put your
healthy,
stamp on it?
I mean, he's fit. Oh yeah. Now, if somebody comes back and say Scotty Scheffler or Rahm, that's fine. I totally agree with you there too. But when Brooks Koepka is on his game like he is right now, that guy has won 5 majors now.
Should have won 6.
They can combine both of theirs together, and it's not equal in 5. So Brooks Koepka, he's a major guy.
I think to your point, Butch, like I think all 3 of them are, the top 3 best golfers. I agree with you. The only difference is, up until I guess you could say this week, is you see if Rahm and Jeff D have a bad week. Like, it's everywhere. Brooks could go out on live and shoot, -2 for the tournament. He's not in danger of missing a cut, and people probably didn't see it. So, his only stages were the major tournaments, which we all know he's a bad A at. So, but I agree with you. Those are the 3 best golfers in the world right now.
Yep. Tex.
Mine is not golf related, but hockey related. Eichel has shined in Vegas. Here's what I know. Here's what I know. Couldn't polish. Well, he hit 4 assists though, and +2 when he's on the ice.
Hey,
no goals, but contributing in a positive way. When he touches that puck, I'm not rooting for him, but the Vegas Knights play different when he's skating down the ice with that puck.
He looks good on the ice.
I'm telling you,
he looks good.
When he gets that puck, they play at a different speed and a different level. But couldn't do it in Buffalo.
Yeah, they were holding him back.
They were holding him back.
Right.
They didn't know they didn't know how to play with him. They couldn't do anything with him.
Apparently, they wouldn't let him get healthy.
No, they weren't. They didn't want him to have the surgery.
I will also say
they're trying to hold him back.
That you play better when you're in somewhere that you enjoy. And Vegas has certain things that Buffalo can't offer. So I think that also helps. But hey, I know things when I see him, and Buffalo wasn't letting him get healthy, so that also played a factor.
All right, Butch P, what's yours?
I'm gonna go. Finau did me like Cam Davis did us.
Oh,
Tony phenomenal.
Yeah.
Had all the faith in the world that you're going to walk away with another win this year. And just like Cam Davis on number 9, his 18, he's sitting at +1. I'm needing a birdie, not knowing yet that I just need him to par. And he's on the green in 2 from 40 feet and goes 3-putt.
Oh my gosh, did he really?
Yeah. So he bogeys. He ends up +2. Cam Davis +2. I think I had one guy make the cut.
Wow.
And he finished like 50th, 57th. So,
why is it always that way? Why can't it just be fun for I guess it is good for us because it creates content for us, right? But at the same time, it's like, why does it always have to be in hilarious fashion that when we get a chance to win some serious money, jabronis double bogey on their 18th hole to miss the cut by 1 stroke? Holy cow, man. Unbelievable. All right.
It was the last year of it, though. No cuts next year.
That's garbage. We're going to have to change
throughout the whole season?
Bring back.
Yeah. Less people in tournaments and no cuts.
So they really are following Liv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go on and on about this. I didn't realize this, and I know I'm probably behind the 8 ball and find some of this information out, but things I heard or what people are talking about at the major was just like, Liv's doing the same thing that the actual PGA Tour did to PGA of Americas back in the day.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's just like, I'm like, they're just hating.
All right. Texas Fire Flames list. Here we go. Take the floor, my friend.
So here we go. I was watching SEC baseball. And those guys, baseball, it just means more.
I got something for you.
Everybody knows baseball players have a good time whenever they're not on the field because they're bored. The game practice is boring. The games are sometimes boring, so they got to entertain themselves somehow. So the Vanderbilt guys had stolen or borrowed, we'll say, the bellhops.
Watermelon?
No. They borrowed the bellhops or the hotel luggage racks and brought it from the hotel to the stadium and put it in the dugout. They have a whole video of them carrying it out, putting it into the dugout, getting it in there so they could, whenever a guy hit a home run, he would jump on the cart. They'd push him along the dugout. And they called it the whammy wagon.
Print the shirts.
Yes, the whammy wagon. That's their dude. And then also
leave it to baseball guys to borrow things.
Exactly. The whammy wagon. Apparently Boston had done something similar last year with the laundry cart, but I don't know if they call it the whammy wagon. Then Alabama in the same tournament and in the same game had bought a old school catcher's helmet where it just had like a little brim on the front and a top to it, and they covered it in like shiny sequins. And so anytime they had a guy who'd hit 16 home runs on the year. And whenever somebody hits a home run, they called it the Dinger Dome. When he hit the home run, they put the Dinger Dome on him. And it was just shiny. And everybody got with him and had like a little teddy bear also had a little Dinger Dome on it. And they're all taking pictures with him in the dugout. So the Dinger Dome. And then the last one I got is in Vegas. They cut to the crowd, and they're doing, in between plays, they're about to do a face-off, and they're cutting between this guy and that guy, and this guy who's wearing this jersey, he's wearing his jersey, and this guy's got the Dallas Stars fan, and they cut to this guy who's just standing there in a Vegas bright sequency gold Vegas jersey, and he's got on his face a C-3PO mask, gold shiny. He's just looking around the stadium. looking like C3, a bulky C3PO. I thought that was just legit.
Oh my gosh, that's yes.
Hey,
That's
The
all
whammy
I'm
wagon
still
might
in
be the
May.
greatest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, dude. But they do. The guy would run in the dugout and jump on it. And they'd surf him down the thing, riding the whammy wagon.
Oh, that's incredible.
What university was this again?
Vanderbilt. I was trying to find a
Vanderbilt.
picture.
Oh
of
yeah, so they'll still be in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wake Forest
a
got
team
beat.
that we'll be
They
looking
lost
forward to
to,
watching now.
They lost to Miami in the semis
Ooh,
at the ACC.
hey, the state of Miami.
Yeah, I saw that.
state of Miami.
Yeah, 7-2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's get
That's
to
all right. Yeah.
let's get
After
to
a delay.
Sheila. Mine, Cam Davis. Absolutely, no question. Quickly, Coach P. Coach P? What do you got on your? Who's on your?
I'm gonna say I can only say one.
You can say anything you want.
Yeah.
All
Just
right.
rattle them off.
Finau, Christian Kirk, Jordan Spieth.
Oh, Spieth.
Who else can I throw on there? Anybody I played, basically. Team, Sung Jae.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna really be pissed off at you now. You're on the list. Who else? All them guys.
All right,
Adam Long.
J-Bye, you got
Sure.
anybody? Oh yeah.
Yeah, my list is Ben Martin. I was like, and I've been teeter-tottering on him a little while, but he made the cut, which was much appreciated. But at a lineup that was 4 guys made the cut, or 2 guys didn't. And I would have cashed on a 10 times multiplier today with a 4-6 lineup left if Ben Martin didn't decide to go +9 today.
Oh my God.
So he is on the list for me until next week.
Tex, you got anybody?
In addition to Cam Davis. I've also got
that Cam Davis.
Oh, no, you say it like that.
The other Cam Davis.
Must have pronounced it wrong. My bad.
Tom Hogue. What a scumbag.
Hoagies and grinders. Hoagies and grinders.
And Jaeger bombs.
Oh, Jaeger.
+6 on the last day. Hoagie +4. Jaeger +6.
Was it raining there or something? Why did it wind bad? Everybody went high today. Batia.
No, they didn't. Homo was -1.
Okay, let's get into a little
low
bit more.
Low score today. Look, -1. Everybody went high today.
Batia
no, they did not.
Dude, okay, so I'm going first of our best and worst. I had a lineup that was in the top 3 for most of the weekend, even after cut day. And that lineup included Scotty Scheffler, Cam Davis, Harris English, Dietrich, and Batia, and Emiliano Grillo. So I had an absolute stud lineup. It was 423, and the winner in this that won the 5K and the one I was in was 465. So I was right there. So if Davis makes the cut, I probably finish top 5, maybe even win the thing. Here's what happened today. So Scotty was awesome. He aced, won. That was incredible. And then Emiliano Grillo was awesome. Harry English was awesome for like 3 days until today when he went +6.
I tell you.
And then Batia went +7. So all they had to do was maybe shoot even par, maybe even one over, and I still win maybe a couple $100 more. So it was so frustrating to watch my little ball, my dot at the top. So for people who don't know, we look at our DraftKings lineups, and if you're looking at your cell phone screen from left to right, you want your little dot, your little ball, to be all the way across the line on the right side of your cell phone screen. And mine was way up at the tippy top, but it kept going backwards just minimally because these guys kept bogeying holes. Harry English just blew it. I'm disgusted with everybody today. That was hard to watch. I should have won that thing. J-Bye, go.
Hey, quick shout out to all of us. Pat ourselves on the back because we've been on Grillo for a while. I mean, months. We've been on Griot for months. We've been playing him. We've been talking him up. We let him have it when he didn't make the cut the other week, but we stuck to him.
The PGA Championship,
and he got a win. So shout out to us for being on him. That's my hot guy. My worst, as I said, Ben Martin before, and I do I have to say Cam Davis or is it Cam Davis?
The vacuum man.
Wait,
it's Cam Davis.
Cam?
Oh, Cam Davis.
No, you guys are both wrong. It's Cam Davis.
Okay,
Cam.
It's calm.
There's an N. There's an N on the end of the M.
Cam,
but he's Australian, so it's probably like Cam Davis.
Cam Davis.
Cam Davis.
But to add to that, my other worst was my Mr. Reliable. I don't know what happened to him. Fleetwood, Tommy Fleetwood. I mean, I played him knowing like he's gonna make the cut. He's probably gonna be top 15, like solid number of points, and he goes out there and has 21 points and doesn't make the cut. And that was one of my ones on that 4 out of 6 lineup. If he would have made it 5, I'm cashing big bucks. Probably win that tournament.
Maybe.
We got hurt this weekend. We got hurt bad.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to rebound.
Maybe he does you dirty. He goes like a +6 on the last day.
I also played Batia, and he did me dirty too. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I didn't finish first in that one. I was up 30 points going into today, and I got second.
every Batia loves Raymond. Okay, Tex.
For me, my 2 top performers were Homa, Spicy Meatball Homa, and Ryan Fox, the Kiwi.
Yeah, dude, he's playing some good golf. He got a special exemption for the rest of the year.
I think Cam, the other Cam,
that guy
Davis, dirtbag, and I had a dart throw who did not play out, and it was Nick Taylor. I had what was his salary? The salary was
64.
Nope, never mind. He was not my dart throw.
No. He just stunk it up.
He just
stunk.
Nope. Thought he was my dart throw. Not. He's just absolute
Canada
garbage.
guy.
Yep.
Nick
Canadian.
Taylor.
Hey, the Canadians have been hot lately.
Well, not Taylor.
Till the final day.
Yeah. Can we just give a quick shout out to Harry Hall and his swagger? Holy cow, dude.
We've been on him too.
Soul patch.
What is it? Wearing this pinky binders?
Yeah, pinky blinders hat.
He's got the special hat, and he's got a soul
Harry
patch.
Hall.
And he wears a medium shirt. He shouldn't be wearing a medium shirt.
If he goes full Payne Stewart on us and pulls out the knickers,
he could be the one. He could be the one to do it. Pass the torch. Ooh. Okay, Butch P, what was yours?
Well, my little cursor never made it to off the back of the pack.
So
I think I finished with an okay day one score.
Folks, his little ball was all the way to the left of your iPhone screen.
Yeah, that little cursor icon at the top. Not where you wanted it to be. So, but I did have one that knocked on the door. I had 4 out of 6. And it had DeGrillo, Jason, Emiliano. And on Morikawa and Jaeger bombs. Those were 4 that almost knocked the door down for me.
Morikawa came to play this week.
Yeah.
I might have prematurely written him off, but I am a man of my word.
All right. Let's get into the scumbags. $8,500 and above. These guys cost you on your DraftKings lineups $8,500. 30 and below. Finau. 10 cost you 10.7, 9% ownership, 22 points, 22.5 points. Fleetwood cost you 9.2, 22% ownership, 21 points. Spieth 9.9, 21% ownership, 20 points. He was terrible. And then the studs were Chef Scotty. Scotty was absolute stud, and Ricky had a nice day. He was tearing it up. He was like 4 or 5 under at one point I saw today. for the round.
He might.
Hey, what about Kevin Streelman? Where's he on the list?
I don't know.
I just put the top 2 or 3.
Real and Streel outfitters. Let's go,
dude. Let's go, Streelman. Yeah, he was good too. But yeah, Ricky had a good day. And then the
he's
studs,
becoming Mr. Reliable.
Dude, he is. He's acting like he's not going to win anything, but he needs to go back to the all orange. I'm going to keep saying that until he does it. Scotty at 44%.
They got rid of those. They got rid of those neon colors, but I'm like, Victor Hovland's wearing them. Bring them back, Puma.
Victor Hovland's out there shopping at like the
Shank
Tour de France store. Oh yeah, Shank was good, dude. There were so many guys on this day that I saw on the top of the leaderboard, like Shank and Cole or whoever that other guy was. And I'm like, I've been playing those guys all year, and now they decide to go off. I didn't play them.
Wait till you see their percentage when you get to them for studs.
Studs 7,500 above was Griot. Scumbags, I can't believe you put Block on here. Have some compassion, dude.
Hey, I got to humble him.
6% ownership is higher than I thought it would be.
There was no way you were going to get me to play him.
No, absolutely not. 7,400 and below. The studs were Harry Hall, 1%, cost you 6.3K, 95 points. He was all over the place this weekend when I was watching. Paul Haley at 0.1%.
There he is.
89 points. And then Shank, 0.61. Shout out, Maru. Cost you 6.8K and then 88 points. So there you go. There's your studs and scuds, whatever. Scuds. Absolute scuds. Millie Maker, here we go. This is the one that I was in. It had Scotty Hovland, so it was top heavy. This was like a top. This was like a, I don't know what you call this, Bill, but it's 2 top guys, 2 in the middle, 2 at the bottom. So balanced, I guess you would say. Scotty Hovland, Sul, Griot, Tex, Kim, and then Aaron Baddeley. He had a good, or Baddeley, whatever. So when you look at this lineup, can't believe Scotty Scheffler was like 44% ownership or whatever.
Hovland had a bad day today too. He went like +4 or something.
Did he?
Yeah.
There were a lot of that. I don't know. So, anyways, that's your Millie Maker lineup, or the top lineup for the contest I was in. So, any comments on that? I mean, they didn't do anything crazy.
Say those percentages from what I sent were the percentages from that free contest. Yeah, Hovland went +3 today.
Jeez. But that lineup construction is just, I'm going to put 2 studs in there and then I'm just going to make it work. You know. So
that's how I did it. The tournament that Finau won, I put him and Scheffler in there, and I just figured out who I could do with those guys, and I won. I got first place in that tournament.
Some of these off tournaments like this, I'm starting to notice some trends. I'll just leave it at that. All right, so we go to, I think, to the Memorial next week.
Yeah, in Ohio.
Yeah, I saw is it Jack Nicklaus? He was giving hugs.
They're in Ohio next week, and then the RBC.
It'd be weird. Canada. It's his course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like his hugs will be bear hugs.
The bear necessities.
Mm.
The golden.
I tried NHL and NBA Showdown Saturday night, and this goes back to the hilarious stuff that happens to us whenever we do all the right things. I played Jimmy Butler as my captain, and he had his worst game of the playoffs, so that was hilarious. And then in the hockey game, I did a showdown too, and some dude who scores 2 goals for the first time ever in his career. So it's like, I'm going to jump in here, get in on the action, and then I'm going to get buried because Butler had the worst game he's ever had, and some dude who's never scored twice in the same game scores 2 goals for hockey. So I just thought that was funny.
Sounds like you playing NASCAR.
Well, exactly. The same thing happened to me, AK. I had a lineup. I had Robertson as my captain in the showdown. This is Thursday. Robertson and Hintz. Robertson balled out on Thursday. Hintz played pretty well. Rupe
Hintz.
Dude, he is so good. Robertson's might be whenever he's on is absolutely electric as well. Eichel, Stephenson, who scored the game winner in the game before, didn't score in the game that I played him, and then scored a goal in the next game afterwards. Classic me. Then I had
so
Carlson.
funny,
I know, like I would have won. I play in the small play-ins, but I'd probably won $10, which is basically like the equivalent of almost
100
winning.
times your return or whatever.
Exactly. If I'd have played the $5, it'd have been like the $5,000. I would have won $5,000. But I had everybody fire flames except for Stephenson, who didn't score a goal in the one game I played him. Scored a goal in three out of 2 games.
3 out of 2. That's really tough to do.
2 out of 3.
That's not bad, Meatloaf.
Yep.
All right. Let's get into how dare you use another relevant sports news. Nobody say a word. Woo! This segment's brought to you by Real Neat Outfitters. Promo code GOAT. Spend $60, get free shipping, 10% off your order at checkout. Buy and make that damn cut hat. Cam Davis and everybody else, Finau, Spieth, all of you. Use it as motivation at RAEO. Real Neat Outfitters. Our passions, our family, salty air and smiles, coastal flair, and Carolina roots make our designs as original as every lineup we seem to screw up as we're trying to win money. There you go. Okay, J-Vi, we got a little something special. This is the How Dare Yous. Hit it.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare you?
How dare you? All right. We got a little energy in that. Okay, J-Vi. I have these have been building up for quite a while. So, because we haven't done a show in a week or two. J-Vi, go ahead.
Hey, I'll narrow it down just to one because the only one that matters. How dare you, NFL, for saying that one of the NFL playoff games is going to be strictly streamed on Peacock. No other channel.
What?
That is...
How dare you? Strictly streamed on Peacock. How dare you? There you go.
A lot of money's been spent right there from Peacock, right?
That's a lot of money. That's just.
I guess it's TBD if you have to have the subscription to Peacock or if you can just make an account and watch it for free. I don't know that, but
you probably have to log in through your TV provider, which nobody has anymore because everything's streaming.
No, yet Peacock is a totally independent. You got to have.
No, it's NBC.
Yeah, but don't you? I think you have to pay for the subscription.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about low viewership for a playoff game?
I don't know, man. I think people will be desperate.
I don't know. I'm not buying that.
Who's to bet one of our teams that game?
Oh man.
You know, if
I had to watch it on.
If the Cowboys make it, I guarantee you they are that game.
Oh,
because
the Cowboys
they have the most fans, so they'll get the most viewership.
They were on Nickelodeon one year. That's where they belong.
Because they're a joke.
Yeah.
Hang on. Cowboys odds to win the Super Bowl this year.
All right. So NFL playoffs. Okay. Tex, go.
Plus 1,800 Cowboys odds.
Tex,
I almost would want to put some money on that. Okay. How dare you? My kids.
Danville.
Hey, go to that casino up there where they used to have the mills. That's where it is. Been there. Went to a play there once. My kids, how dare you? Go on vacation. Take a nice trip. Nobody sleeps. Go to bed at 8, wake up at 5 a.m. every day. If you go on vacation with kids, it's not vacation, it's a trip, and nobody sleeps. How dare you to my kids for not sleeping on vacation?
We were up fishing a lot, though. By the way, everybody, we wore them
Slayed them.
out.
Slayed them. I would wake up at 5 in, put my youngest 9-month-old baby on my back in a backpack carrier, and we would go out there at the break of sun because he was up. And if he's up, I would take him out to the surf and we go fishing in the surf, or I'd take him to the pier on my back, a little backpack carrier. Sometimes would put him on my backpack, drive down the road with him on my back in the backpack.
Wait, you put him in a backpack?
Backpack carrier. Yeah.
Yeah, he has like the hiking
Yeah.
carrier.
Oh yeah, dude. I'd put him in that, get in the car, drive down to the pier and go to the pier and fish for an hour or two, get back in the car with him on my back still. Wouldn't even put him in his car seat. Because it's like a half-mile drive.
He'd
People
be out
ask me,
there. He fell
how
asleep
dare
one morning. He fell asleep on his back on the last day we were there on Saturday
multiple
morning.
times. He did that twice. He'd fall asleep in the backpack, and I'd be out there hooking these spoons 70 yards out there.
All right, Butch P, what's
He's
yours?
just flopping around back there. And how dare you? He woke up though. It's his fault.
Butch P, what's yours?
It's old news, but LeBron, fast break, wide open, dunk. How dare you? Letting the ball go out of bounds.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he got ripped. Hey, but don't talk about that. He's talking about retirement, dude. He's not sure if he wants to play.
They said the Hornets are top betting favorites to land him and his son.
What? Wow. That would be wild. I still wouldn't watch, but
Why
that
are
would be
they
wild.
Never come here.
Okay. Here's mine. I have a couple. My biggest one is how dare you, Darius Rucker, on CMT Crossroads. We watched this at the beach. How dare you, Darius Rucker, do a Crossroads where you play with the Black Crows and they do their songs, their 3 songs, right? The Black Crows played
She Talks to the Angels.
Yeah, Hard to Handle, She Talks to Angels, and Remedy.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they played, for Darius Rucker, they played Wagon Wheel, Let Her Cry, and
That's
Straight
Old Crow
to Hell.
Medicine Show.
And Straight to Hell. They didn't play one Darius Rucker country song. Not one of his singles. They played Old Crow Medicine Show,
Hootie.
Hootie and the Blowfish, and then Driving and Crying's Straight to Hell. They did a Crossroads, CFT Crossroads, where you're supposed to play each other's songs. They didn't play any of Darius Rucker's singles.
That's weird.
How dare you? Is that not weird?
Yeah.
Because they do these little bits between the songs. They're like, man, this song that you wrote, like She Talks to Angels, like, wow, this is what I was doing when I wrote this song. Like the Black Crows went into great detail, about how they wrote it and came to be. And then Darius Rucker's like, yeah, man, this Wagon Wheel, this was a banger, and I knew we had to have it. And it's like, so you
paid
didn't
money
even
to be able to sing it.
You didn't even write this song. I'm like, this dude's pouring his heart out to you about how he was in a dark place writing She Talks to Angels, and he was doing this and doing that, and you're like, yeah, we just bought it. We just bought this song and knew we had to have it. It's like, get out of here, dude. How dare you, Darius Rucker? Okay, my other one is paying the bill at a restaurant. Like when you go to eat,
free?
No, when you go to eat with kids, and it's like I took the kids to eat, and I'm like,
sleep.
No, well, yes, you don't sleep, but it's like when I'm like asking for the check, like as soon as we get our food, like you can clearly see that I'm having trouble wrangling the kids. So like, just don't take forever, just bring the check in a timely fashion. You could bring it right as you bring the food. If we're there with kids, just bring the check when the food comes out, boom, be done with it. So that way we don't have to sit there after we eat and we're waiting and the kids are running all over the place trying to climb up on stuff. Just bring the check. Just bring the check. Just bring it whenever you bring the food.
Or just upgrade it to where you do the little 3D barcode scan and you can pay right there with the receipt.
Just
upgrade.
For everybody out there as kids,
Have some sense.
Just show a little compassion and be like, wow, they probably don't want to be sitting here.
Hey, you
That's the
chose to have those
restaurant's
kids,
angle.
And then my third how dare is the mighty SEC. I did this a while ago. I have to pull it up on my phone right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me read to you the mighty SEC's non-conference schedule. I'm just going to pick a random schedule here. So this team is playing UT Martin, Ball State, UAB, and Georgia Tech. Wow. And this is why I can't stand the SEC. That's their non-conference
random team schedule.
That's Georgia's schedule.
Obviously.
Georgia is playing those teams. They play those teams and then be like, the SEC is the toughest. It's like,
okay,
we have nothing to compare
Their
to.
other
but
8
you
games.
can't put Georgia Tech in there and be like, oh my gosh, how dare you play them? Because
I know it's a rivalry. I understand that. But your non-conference schedule is Ball State, UAB, and UT Martin.
Maybe nobody wants to play them. Maybe nobody wants to play them. Maybe it's not their fault.
They don't want to
play their other 8 games.
I'm just playing. I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Who they play their other 8 games?
Nobody else wants to play
it's the SEC schedule. That's how they get. That's how they get by with it. They're like, well, our conference is so tough that we can't play tougher teams outside of it. And it's like,
you know how I look at it? They're doing these other teams a favor because they're paying these teams money to come play them.
Yeah.
So they're actually helping these schools out and allowing them to still have a football
yeah, there
team.
you go. What are they, Xerxes from 300? They ride around college football like this. We'll allow you to come play us, and we'll even pay you to do so. Get out of here.
Hey.
That's garbage. You can't play those teams and then be like, our conference is so good, we just can't. Stop it.
That's what the Big Ten does.
Yeah, they
right
can.
off Ohio State's schedule.
No.
Yeah,
they're just as bad.
That's what I'm saying. So don't just call it the SEC.
Play each
Wait
other.
a minute. What's Clemson's schedule?
Hey, the Citadel, South
Yeah,
Carolina.
okay.
I have no idea.
Coach P, did you do yours?
Furman.
Oh yeah, you did yours. Yours is LeBron. Okay.
Yeah,
Georgia State.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Just
SCAD down there in Savannah.
Yeah.
Well, they don't want to play a non-conference games against other Power 5 schools because they'll lose and then the cat will be out of the bag. I'm just sick of it. I'm so
Georgia
sick.
played Oregon last year and smoked them by like 50.
Yeah, it turns out Oregon wasn't very good.
They made it to a Power 6 game.
Wait, because USC. No, they did. USC made it.
Okay, here we go. Charleston Southern, Florida Atlantic. Duke.
Were you just naming random teams for Clemson?
Yeah, he was. Here they are. Georgia Tech. Charleston Southern, Florida Atlantic, Georgia Tech, South Carolina, Duke, Wake Forest, Syracuse.
We don't need to hear the conference.
I'm just saying, those are all garbage teams, though.
Yeah. All right. Other relevant sports news. NHL. Panthers, wagon. Kachuk, stud. That dude's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But are they hurt because of all the time off now?
So you're bringing the rust versus rest. So. It's time to ask the question.
Their mojo, their momentum has been slowed.
The only person I could see having struggles would be the goalie. Not seeing, because Bobrovsky was on fire. That dude was playing out of his mind like he was 7 years ago when he's playing for Columbus, winning the business.
Yep. All right.
He's the only person I could see who having rust.
No. And then the Stars fighting back. This is going to be a fun ending to the. We're probably going to get a Game 7 in that one too. I think they win in Dallas. So that's going to be electric. So we might end up getting 2 Game 7s when we thought all hope was lost. All right, NFL. D-Hop released. DeAndre Hopkins released from the Cardinals.
That's interesting.
Well, I'm going to read you something here in a second. And then Kenny Pickett had his car.
Well, read it now. Why wait?
Because I got to pull it up.
Okay.
Kenny Pickett.
Fair enough.
Kenny Pickett had his car broken into. And allegedly the playbook was stolen.
Oh,
So
It's
his
the
iPad?
Patriots. Is that wait? And the Patriots got in trouble recently.
Oh, was it the Patriots?
Oh,
Rivalry. So DeAndre Hopkins,
Ooh.
they were unhappy. The Cardinals were unhappy he didn't play in week 17 or 18 despite being healthy. If that's true, the Cardinals filed a few false injury reports to end the season. So Cardinals are a dumpster fire right now.
Yep. They got Murray playing Call of Duty.
Yep.
Best receiver not playing games just
Yep.
because he doesn't want to.
Coach just disappeared and went to Mexico.
No, he went to Thailand.
Okay. NBA Celtics came back from 3-0. That game was pretty fun to watch. We had both games on last night. So.
What's the capital of Thailand?
Bangkok. Hey, do you guys think it? You guys think that Bangkok's got him?
Who? Is that a dad joke?
Cam Davis?
That was from The Hangover too.
Oh.
Bangkok's got him.
All right, MLB. Nobody cares about the Rangers.
Rangers are up 2, still in the division. They did lose tonight to the Orioles, but they did beat the crap out of them the other night.
They were up 4. All right, All-Star race. Was it North Wilkesboro?
Yeah, it was at Wilkesboro.
Yeah,
It was at Wilkesboro.
That's incredible.
They like redid the whole track.
Yep.
Stands, everything.
That's
I don't
awesome.
think they touched the track, did they?
I thought they
No.
repaved some of it.
They
Maybe
may have
not.
patched. They did some
Yeah,
patchwork to it, but
I
it's
think
still
that's what
the
they did.
original concrete that it was in '96 when it shut down.
That's awesome.
Because they couldn't
weren't-
bring out the blowers because it would blow up the track. Those industrial blowers. Yeah, they couldn't bring those up, so that's why it delayed.
So what did they do? They use brooms?
They just let it dry, air dry, the
Okay.
old-fashioned way.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mother Nature,
seriously.
baby, go to town, do your work. All right.
The
So
Coca-Cola 600 is pushed till tomorrow, Monday at 3. So
That's gonna
Tech,
screw
get
a
I
in.
don't think they'll get it in then.
That's going to
It's
screw a
supposed
lot
to
of
rain all
people's.
day
It's
tomorrow.
been raining all day. It's supposed to, yeah.
No, it rained all day today.
Good
been
thing
a-
it's a short race, so it won't
Been a
take long.
deluge.
Golly. Remember working them things? My
Oh my
God.
gosh.
It was the worst one to work.
Wait, do you remember they did a rain delay one year whenever we worked it? Maybe you guys weren't there with me, but I know I
Dude.
worked it 1 year and it rained, and I had to go back the next day, and it was like a forever.
Yes.
Oh my, I worked like 25 straight hours. It was crazy.
Yes, we were there with you. Because that was when DK was out there in front. He was doing that
Dylon.
front pretzel stand out there in where everybody would hang out before the race and they do all those festivities. Yeah. And it was like just pouring down rain and like nobody's buying lemonade or pretzels in pouring rain.
Oh man. All right.
What's great about it getting pushed till tomorrow is I just got the email that my cash has been transferred to my account for my winnings.
Yes.
So now I can
Let's get a lineup. Let's do it.
Now I can be degenerate and get a lineup in there. Another quick story was on our way back from our trip this weekend today. My wife, she asked me, "How have you been doing on DraftKings?" Because I was telling her that at the time I was winning a couple $100 today, and she was like, "How are you doing on DraftKings?" I was like, "I've been doing pretty good, winning some." She said, "How much money have you put into your account recently?" I was like, "Well,
$5."
I said I put $200 in at the beginning of football season, and I still got some left, meaning $15 that I put all in this weekend." So she goes, "Well, how much do you have in there left now?" And I said 100 at the time because that's what I was winning.
You were winning.
So,
oh man.
Yeah, it all works out. I got money in there. I don't have to re-up.
Hey, you were betting on yourself, dude.
I did. I bet on myself, and I won.
I
87-player.
I showed my wife the picture of we tweeted it out, and we will tweet out what happened. And I was winning like 875. She's like, "Wow." She didn't ask me about it again. She's like, I assume You
She's
didn't
thinking
win.
mixer.
She's like, I assume you didn't win.
Exactly. Get her a mixer.
Oh my gosh! I'm like, no,
Dude.
Let Miss AK make some cakes or something. Some cupcakes.
heck yeah, I would love
cakes, something like that.
that. Cake. There we go. Got the comment there, Tex.
Yeah, I know.
Tex is single.
Yeah,
We caught a lot of fish that day. All right,
we did.
Intersquad Dad-Kings Jamboree.
Good luck, John.
I think I won the golf because I absolutely ran the score up on everybody.
It's your first
question.
win in a while.
It is, especially in golf. So the standings are Butch P with 29, J-Vi with 24, myself with 23, Tex has 18, Dylon 0. You want to come mess with the big boys, Dylon. You want to come mess with the big boys, and I know you're listening. I know you're watching. You better strap up because we don't play. You want to try to step up in here? This is grown man's party. Don't bring that Kool-Aid to a grown man's party. Anything else, guys?
That's it for me.
Hey, it feels good to be back.
Hey, we are back.
Feels good to be back.
Just this week for me. I'm going on family vacation next week.
Hey, speaking of vacation, I went down to South Carolina. And guess what I did on the way back? It's down there, Hilton Head. Came back through. Y'all watch that documentary on Alex Murdaugh?
Yeah.
I went by the property.
Really?
Whoa.
On the way back home because it's on
Murdaugh's
the way. It's like
there?
off the beaten. Huh?
Was his son there?
Bro.
Murdoch,
no.
she wrote.
It was hey, look,
No,
I'm gonna show.
By the way, I did not watch that. I don't even really know what's going on with that. My wife does. She knows everything about it.
I was outside the gate.
Oh yeah, I saw that picture on Netflix.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's from my phone. It's like posted. You can't get in there. Like it's
sure.
like trespassing. I didn't want to anyway. I just wanted to go by it because it was like, man, we were coming back home. So instead of going up 26 and hitting 95 to 26, I just cut through the countryside and went up and connected to 26 just out. Yes, Bamberg, South Carolina.
Hey,
that's like middle.
That's where Edge is from.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, he's from Ellery.
It's like same. It's like right
Orangeburg.
Dude, did you leave a Millie Goats hat?
Yes. Well, that was the next. That was the next town up, and then I caught 26 just like I don't know 10 miles outside of Columbia. Hit 77, came back up. So, but anyway,
I was just calculating the winning percentages of the jamboree, the Intersquad Jamboree, and me, AK, and J-Vi are all tied with 25% win percentage. So there's that.
Yeah, they definitely.
Butch is way out ahead with a 31.5% win percentage. But us three are tied. So you guys can talk that smack, talk that jump. But we're all tied.
And Dylon is at last 0%.
Yeah, he is. What's his winning percentage?
If you were to put it in Excel, it would come out with the ampersand sign, meaning it couldn't calculate because the numerator is a 0.
There's nothing in the win column. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
#num.
Yep.
I get it.
Yeah. All right. Follow us on YouTube, Rumble, the Millie Goats, Twitter @Millie Goats. You see it right down there in my underneath my name. On Instagram @The Millie Goats, our website and blog, themilliegoats.godaddysites.com, and then our apparel is at Real and Eat Outfitters. So that's RAEO.live. So subscribe and leave us a little rating. Leave us a review. If you had a show, we'd do the same for you. Damn it, I keep rhyming. I always find a way to rhyme at the sometime in the show. Okay. We'll see you. We'll have another episode out Thursday.
Later, boys.
Good to be back.
Texas forever.
See ya.
See you.